Stop. Hey y'all, over here today. I'm gonna do that birthday cake fudge recipe that I told you guys I'd bring to you. I gotta make a batch of it for Derek. Stop. I have to make a batch of it for Derek. It's real simple. Go over the ingredients you need real quick. You need one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. You don't have to zoom in on everything. This ain't no freaking game show. And you could win this can of milk. No. You need one can of sweetened condensed milk, one bag of chocolate chips. That could be yours if the price is right. We ain't doing no fucking thing.
I didn't zoom in.
We're using white chocolate, but you can use any chocolate chip. You could use like butterscotch, peanut butter, dark chocolate, chocolate, mint chocolate, whatever kind you want. You need some sprinkles.
That actually sounds good. We might have to try that next time.
What?
The mint chocolate.
You could do it with mint. You need some sprinkles, and you need 1 cup of a box cake mix. I recommend the Funfetti because then it has the sprinkles in it. But you need 1 box of cake mix, but you only need a cup of this cake mix. Then you're gonna need like a cookie sheet with some parchment paper or wax paper. Either way, because you're not baking it, that's just to put it out on. A saucepan to heat it up. So first thing you're gonna do is I've already went to the can opener. And you're gonna put your can of milk in your saucepan of your condensed milk. You're gonna try and do this all in one take here without having to, because it don't take long. Try to get as much of this stickiness out of this can as you can. Oh, then you're also going to need something to scrape the condensed milk out of the can. So, a spoon. Then you're going to need a scraper or something to level and spread the fudge onto your wax paper. Something to start, I recommend wooden spoon. So now with the milk or condensed milk in here, we're going to turn this on about a medium heat. Tiffany and Howard, I said medium, not high. That's for you two. About a medium heat.
So he's calling us out, Howard.
Oh, look at it. We're gonna heat this up. And while we're doing that, we're gonna cut open our bag of chocolate chips here. Get back. If you don't get all of the condensed milk out of the can, it's okay. Ugg will come to your house and clean the can for you. Okay, so now this is starting to bubble, starting to spit at me. So now once this gets heated up, we're going to add the bag of chocolate chips. And this is just a 12-ounce bag. Stir this all up real nice and good. Are you recording me or the cat?
You. I'm watching the cat because now he's over at the can opener. He's still licking his lips though.
Stir this nice and good and melt all of the chocolate. You don't want to do this on too high of a heat because you'll burn the chocolate, right?
Yes.
See, even Ugg agreed with me. So you want to... Okay, that's what... You want to just stir this until you get it all about melted, about like this. Then we're going to add our cup of the box cake mix into this pan. We're going to stir it in. And this is going to get super thick, and yes, I just threw some on the stove. And now I'm going to add some sprinkles in here. How much is up to you. Turn the heat off because we don't need it. Okay, and now I'm going to just lightly grease the paper so it don't stick. Out of the pan. Now you guys know with the chocolate you gotta try and work somewhat fast before it hardens. No pun intended there. Well, it is, but once you turn the heat off from this, it starts to harden, so you gotta... Excuse me there, guys. I have been sick all day. I woke up with something. I don't know what. I just woke up not feeling the best. Okay, now just try and spread this out the best you can. Try to make it as even as possible. We're not a professional like bakery here, so you know it ain't gonna look like you bought it from a store. Because you won it on The Price is Right. Do you want to do a game show tonight? Up for auction is this pan of fudge. Leave your bids in the comments below. And the person who bids the most will get a pan of fudge. Not really, guys. Don't.
I was gonna say, now watch.
Don't leave your bids in the comment. It was a joke. Next, I'm gonna be making fudge and mailing it to somebody because they're gonna leave a bid of like $1 in the comment below. Okay, so now once you got it spread out, you want to take some sprinkles. Okay, and now this comes the part to where then once you spread them lightly. Press them down into the fudge. Just ever so lightly. Just so lightly, just tap it in. Just tap them in. Ever so lightly. And how many sprinkles and how much and where and all that, that's up to you. You can't ever make a mistake with this. Because like Bob Ross would tell you, there's no mistakes, there's just happy little accidents. You know, so, you know. And remember, just barely tap. Just lightly tap. Ugh, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, mister. You don't make fudge.
So then I have a question for them all, since you said the first time, just tap it in. Leave a comment on what that's from if you know. See how many people know.
Well, you gotta give them a hint. That's from a movie. Okay, so just lightly, ever so lightly, Press them into the fudge there. When you do this, you gotta channel your inner Bob Ross. You know, he used to tell you when you was blending your pictures and your paints to do it with, you know, ever so slightly, with just 2 hairs and a whisper across the canvas. So, channel your inner Bob Ross when you're doing this, ever so lightly. And then for those of you who don't know who Bob Ross is, where the hell have you been? Under a rock? Everybody should know who Bob Ross is. If you don't know, you better Google him and look him up on... Actually, you can subscribe to him on YouTube. His son does have a bunch of his painting shows on YouTube under the channel name of Bob Ross. Look it up if you don't know. So now we're going to let this sit aside. You need to just let it sit aside. You can put it in the fridge or the freezer, but you need to let it sit until it hardens. About, last time it took about 3 hours of just sitting over there on the washer. And then after it hardens, you know, just slice it and either eat it or be Derek and take it to high school and sell it to other kids. That's what he does with it. So, hey, I will slice this like this. I'll come right down here and make a little square out of this, you know, and that would be 1 piece. He takes that to high school and sells it for $5 a piece. So that's why he's always having me make fudge. He takes it to school and sells it to other kids. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, drop a like on this video. Do not leave your bid. I'm not selling it. Don't leave your bid. Tiffany wants you to tell her where the...
just tap it in.
Just tap it in, what movie quote that's from. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, VidMe. I think that's all of them by now. Everybody else, you guys know, links are in the description for everything. As always, we'll catch you all down the road.